Hi guys, and welcome back to Kicking It with Kim. Today's video is going to be based on affordable makeup, or you can spin it into makeup for someone starting out who doesn't really have much, or who's just getting into makeup, stuff like that. Keep it simple. I have a ton of stuff in front of me right now, and also if you see me looking down, I have a nice little book that I wrote prices and stuff on for you guys. So without further ado, let's just get into it. So we're going to start with our primer first, the base of our face, and for that I chose the Maybelline Baby Skin. This is a pore filling primer, so it's gonna get rid of if you have big pores, it's gonna fill those in, kind of blur your face a little bit, and if you have fine lines. This is mainly what I use that for. I believe it is silicone based, so yeah, it'll fill in your pores nicely, and this was about $5 from Walmart. There is another choice you can get. It's the Rimmel Stay Matte primer. That will keep your face, obviously if you're a little bit more oily, it'll keep your face more matte throughout the day under your foundation. And that one was about $6.50 from Target. For foundation, I have the Loreal True Match. This is pretty popular around the world, YouTube world, real life, everything. Everybody uses this. Everybody and their mother knows about this. It's a really good foundation. It oxidizes just a tiny bit, but it's not a big difference that you'll see. It's a great starter foundation. It's fairly cheap. This was about $8 from Walmart, so you're not spending 60 bucks on a foundation that you might end up not liking. What I like about this foundation is that it is super blendable, and there are tons of shades to choose from. So if you are one of those people who has a very difficult time finding a match, this is the brand that I would go for. And also, if you're really in between those shades, you can mix them both together and you're not spending like 40 bucks per bottle of foundation from a more expensive brand. The other option is the L'Oreal Pro Matte Foundation. It's the Infallible collection, and this one, I don't know why I bought it because I don't like matte foundation, but I think it was just the hype of YouTube. It's a pretty good foundation. I just don't like my face being a little matte, and I don't have oily skin, so there really is no sense in me having this, but it is a really good foundation to start out with. And that one is about $12. Actually, this one is $12, and the Infallible Pro Glow, which I do not have but I do want to test out, is $12 as well. And then the newest one that they have is the Infallible Total Coverage. This is $12 as well. I've been using this for 2 weeks and I really like it. At first it was kind of weird when I put it on my skin. It was settling into my lines, but that was before I set it, and it just, I don't know, it looked weird to me, but after I set it, after I used some finishing spray on my face, it did come out really nice. So far I like it. I don't have anything bad to say about it, so this one's a really good one too. The next thing we're gonna go into is concealer. I only have, I have one concealer in front of me, and that is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind concealer. And this is the one that you see all the girls on Instagram, YouTube, everyone's using this one. It is a really good concealer. It covers really well. It doesn't settle into your fine lines, and it's pretty easy to set. I like it because it kind of makes my fine lines kind of disappear a little bit, so you won't see as much under there. Mine looks a little crappy because I lost the cap, but it's a really good concealer to start out with. And this one is actually $7, so it's not bad. And it lasts for a while, but I've been using mine, so you can see it's kind of empty so far. There's another concealer that I haven't tried, but it is really good. It's pretty popular, and that is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, and it's about $6. Maybe I should go test it out, but I have a ton of other concealer, and I really like the Urban Decay concealer, so it's kind of hard for me to go out and purchase another one when I have quite a few of those, and I really like them. Moving on to face powder, of course, I'm pretty sure everybody's gonna guess this one. It is famous across YouTube. Patrick Starr made this really well known, and it is the Coty Spun Loose Face Powder. This right here, if I can get it open, it's really, really, really good. It's what I set my face with today. Everybody uses it for baking, I believe, but I've never baked before because it kind of makes me nervous to have all that powder on my face, but maybe I'll try that in another video. So I've had this powder for about 3 to 4 years, and I have a ton, mainly because I also have Laura Mercier powder, which I really like as well, but this one is really, really, really good. And it's huge. It's really huge. Lasts a while. You can get a lot out of it. It does smell like, it smells like a fancy bougie old lady, but I like the smell. If you're sensitive to it, you may not like it, but once you put it on your face, you really can't smell it. So I almost forgot to mention that Coty powder is about $5, and I did find it at Walmart. When I was in Walmart, I found it towards the bottom of the shelf, almost like pretty much the last shelf. So it's there, you just have to look for it. They kind of hide it, probably because it's really good. There's also a Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless powder that is about $5. I do not have that, but that powder I hear is really good and it's pretty affordable. So if you don't find the Coty Airspun, I would find that one, and there's a ton of more shades. This only has, I think, 2 shades, which is the translucent and then a bit of a tint to it. So moving along to contour items, I actually don't have any powder contour. I don't know why, but I just never bought any from the drugstore. So if you guys have any suggestions for that, let me know. But I do have the cream sticks from Maybelline. These are the Master Contour cream sticks, and these are pretty good. These were $7 a piece, and this also comes with a highlighting side. So you can highlight anywhere else, but then also you have the contour side, and I like them. I've used them quite a few times already. There's 2 shades, so you can get the darker one and a bit of the lighter one. This is the more warmer shade, and that is the shade medium. And then the other shade is light, and that's more cool tone. They're really easy to blend, so that's what I like about them, and it's not a harsh contour. So if you want something simple, you can grab these. For bronzer, there is really only one bronzer that I have from the drugstore, and it's the Butter Bronzer from Physicians Formula. It smells so good. It smells really good. It smells like tanning lotion, so it has like a coconut smell. It kind of seems strong at first, but you can't smell it after you put it on your face. It doesn't linger or anything. It's just really strong in the pan. This bronzer blends into the skin really well. I don't go heavy on bronzer. This is more so just a light dusting of color on my face so that my foundation doesn't wash me out. It's really good. It smells amazing. And this one is $11 at Walmart. Not cheap, but not expensive, more so in the middle, but it's worth it, and it's one that I found works really well with my skin as well. So for blush, I have 3 products in front of me. The first one is the Wet n Wild Color Icon in the color Mellow Wine. This is the blush that I have on my face today. It's a pretty peachy pink color, and it will go with pretty much any look that you have going on, and it's just a nice little color to the skin. I forgot to mention the Wet n Wild blush is $2.93 from Walmart, so it's a great price for this much blush in the pan. There's quite a lot of product, so it'll last you a while. The other blush I have is the Milani Powder Blush, and this is in the color Awakening Rose. What I like about this is, if you can see it, it has a rose design in it, although it kind of does go away after you swirl your brush in it. I've used this only a few times, but I really love the color, and it's easy to work with. The last blush item that I have for you guys is the BH Cosmetics Glamorous Blush Palette. This right here, it looks a little crazy because I've used it for a long time, and I tried to take one out. I took my favorite one out and put it in a Z palette, but this one is $10, and it has all these shades, so you can honestly throw all the blushes away except for the Wet n Wild one because it's pretty awesome. And just have this in your bag. You can also depan them and put them into your own palettes if you like, so you don't have to carry this clunky thing around. But they have 2 other blush palettes that are $10 as well, so it's really affordable and you get a lot of product in it. There's no need to have like 20 different blushes when you have this whole palette right here. For highlight, I only have a few products, and That's kind of sad, so clearly I need to go do some shopping. But anyways, what I have is the Maybelline Master Strobe Sticks, and these are in the color Iridescent and Nude Glow. You get a decent amount of product for the price, and these are about a little over $7, and I got these from Walmart. There is the champagne color, and then this color, the Iridescence, is more of a pinky color. These work really well with the Maybelline Master Contour Sticks as well, so you can pretty much just have all your contour and highlighter right here. These are cream contour sticks, so all you need to do is just take a little bit on your finger and just tap it everywhere you want to put it. No need to use a brush, it'll blend in really well. The other highlighter I have is the Wet n Wild Furky Center Stage Collection highlighter in the color Rose Champagne Glow. It's a pretty big palette. This is the highlighter that I have on my face today. You probably can't tell. It's a pretty subtle highlight. Nothing like in your face crazy. I don't know why I went like that, like I was going to attack you guys. But this is really pretty, and it gives you a subtle glow. Nothing too crazy that you can see from space. There is another color, and I don't remember what it is, but it's in my other room somewhere. I don't know if this is still available because it was a limited time collection, but I will check, and if it is, I'll leave the information in the description box below. But this is really pretty. Moving on to eyeshadow. I don't really have a lot of drugstore eyeshadows, but I do have a few Morphe palettes and then some BH Cosmetics ones, and those are fairly cheap and really great quality. So we'll get started with the BH Cosmetics palettes. And I have two of those, and the first one is the BH Cosmetics Reveal 3D palette, and this one I got for I believe 19 bucks. But all the information for all of these products will be down in the description box below. And this has, how many colors? It has 20 different colors. The pigment is pretty decent. Some of the colors in here, maybe a few of the shimmer ones, aren't the best, but you can work with it, so they're buildable, so that's a good thing. The other BH Cosmetics palette is the one and only palette from Carly Bible. She collaborated with BH Cosmetics and created this palette, I want to say about 1.5 years ago, but I can't remember. So this is what the palette looks like. There are a few highlighter shades at the bottom. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shimmer shades up here, and 5 matte shades. This palette is really, really, really good, and I only got it for about, I think, $12 at the time. You can create quite a few looks with this palette, and what I love is that these highlight shades, you can also use them on your lid for a shimmer shade if you like, but they're really good highlighter shades as well. Moving on to brows, this is the Kiss Brow Powder / Wax Duo, and it comes with a super tiny spoolie, but it is usable. And then also the angled brush and a sponge tip. So you can use this for the highlighter in there, but I kind of use it to clean up my eyebrows a little bit. In the palette you get 2 different brow powder colors as well as a highlighter and then the wax. I don't use the wax because I don't like the consistency. I like to set my brows with the brow gel instead. Also, the highlighter in here is really pretty to put under the brow bone or in the corner of your eyes as well. You could probably use it as a regular highlighter too for the rest of your face, but I like to mix both of these colors for my eyebrows. The other palette that they have there is a darker palette. This is the medium brown, and they have a dark brown as well. But as you can see, technically you can get 4 colors out of it since these 2 are different, and then the other one has 2 different colors as well. This brow palette retails for $7.99, and I picked this one up from Walgreens. The other 2 brow products that I use are the NYX Control Freak. This is the brow gel to set your brows. Mine is pretty used. You can see some of the brow powder on there, but this pretty much keeps your eyebrows in place. They don't budge at all. I will say to use less. Don't cake it on there because it can flake up if you do. So less is more with this product, and this one is $5.99, and I picked that one up from, I want to say from Walgreens or Walmart. The other one they have is the Tinted Brow Gel. This one goes for $7. And this one I like to use on days that I don't fill my eyebrows in. I just kind of put a little bit of color in there and keep my brows in place. This one as well, you don't want to cake up. it can flake off a little bit as well. Not flake off, but it gets a little clumpy, so just use it sparingly. Moving on to the lips, I'm going to start off with lip liners. I've got, these aren't all of them, but I've got a ton of lip liners from ColourPop, NYX, and then BH Cosmetics. And what I love about these is they are super affordable. The ColourPop ones are $5 a piece. Yeah, $5 a piece. And then the BH Cosmetics ones are $4.50. And you get, there's a big difference, well not big difference, but for $5 a ColourPop you get, you know, this much pencil, and then the BH Cosmetics is just a little bit bigger than the ColourPop one. And then also the NYX Slimline pencil liners. These retail for I think about $3.50 at Ulta. I would say that my favorite liner is the BH Cosmetics liner. These are waterproof. Nothing is 100% waterproof. Obviously you can take it off. However, you get a lot of pencil, and these don't feather out, so they're really great pencils for the price, and they're just great. ColourPop also has lippy sticks. I have a few, but so one I'll show you right now is the cream lippy that Kathleen Lights made with ColourPop, and this is in the color Aquarius. It's a pretty nice pinky nude shade. Hopefully you can see that. It doesn't come with a lot of product. The pencil, the lippy is pretty thin, but these are only $5, so you can't go wrong with these little ColourPop lippies for $5, and they smell like butterscotch, so that's a plus. And then for lipsticks, I have a few. These two are the Maybelline Color Sensational lipsticks, and this one is in the color Pearly Pink. And the other one is in the color Luminous Lilac. These retail for $5.59 at Target. It's a pretty good price for a lipstick. The other two are from L'Oreal Paris, and these are the Color Riche lipsticks. Are these the same color? No, they're not. Oh my god. Okay, I thought they were the same color. This one is Sugar Plum, and this one is Saucy Mauve. I gravitate more towards mauve tones, even though sometimes I feel like I can't pull it off, but these are pretty much my favorite lipsticks from the drugstore, and these are $5.99. These are amazing for the price. For mascara, I chose my three favorite ones from the drugstore, and the first one is the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara, and it lengthens your eyelashes really well, and it does not clump them together, unless you like that look. The other one is the Maybelline Lash Sensational, and this one I would compare to the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara. You can see how it kind of resembles the Roller Lash wand. It can curl your eyelashes, and then it also gives you really good length and volume. The third one is the L'Oreal Voluminous Rose Courbet. I don't know how to say that, but it's fancy. And this one I use when I want a lot of volume and my eyelashes to look like, holy crap, really big. So this one's really good for that. And all of these, actually, these two, the Telescopic and the Lash Sensational, these two are $6.50, and then the L'Oreal Voluminous one is about $5.29 from Target or Walmart. I almost forgot eyeliner, so I have two here, and they're both from Rimmel London. These are newer to the line, and I've had them for a couple weeks, and so far I really like them. This is the black gel liner. This one dries down matte. It's pretty easy to glide on with a nice little ankle brush. I also have the 24-hour Color Precise liner pen. And this one has a nice felt tip, and you can make nice little strokes if you want them big. Press a little harder, or you can press light to get a skinnier line. This one also dries down matte, and these are both really good. I think I got these for, I want to say they were less than $7 a piece, but it's a really good combo. Obviously you can use them separately, but you can also align with this and then fill in with this one as well. So guys, I have one last product for you, and that is the NYX eyeliner pencil in the color Light. I use this whenever I want to make my eyes look like they're more awake, and I just put it in my waterline. This is an everyday pencil you can use in your waterline, and you can also just use a little bit on your brow bone if you want to highlight that area as well. It's a really inexpensive liner, and I think I got it for about $3 at Ulta. I can't remember if it was on sale at the time or not, and that's where I got it so cheap, but the exact price will be listed down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please comment down below all the products that you love from the drugstore, or even if they're not from the drugstore and are affordable, list them down below. Hopefully I didn't skip anything. I probably did, and I won't notice until I edit this video. So I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe and give me a thumbs up. Bye. Thanks, guys.